Hey everyone, I'm Sean and I want to share with you 5 best ways to buy your very first investment property, even if you don't have a lot of cash or maybe even not a lot of experience. Now, I've personally used every single one of these methods. I've also had the privilege of helping countless individuals do the very same thing. So let's jump in, y'all. Method number 1 is called house hacking. Now, this is my favorite way for beginners to start. Now, here's how it works. You first buy a property as your primary residence, and you move into it and you rent out other portions. Now, this could maybe be a duplex where you live in one unit and rent out the other. It could be a single family home where you simply rent out the bedrooms, maybe a house with a basement or a garage apartment. Now, the benefits are huge on this because one, you can just simply get a low down payment loan like FHA loan, just 3.5% down payment, or a VA loan with 0% down if you're eligible for that. And what's amazing is your tenants essentially pay your mortgage. And you learn landlording, right, while living on the property on site. Now, here's the cool thing. In about a year, simply save up another 3.5% down payment, go buy another property, move out of that one, and convert the first one to a full rental. And it's snowball effect. This is how I bought my first property with minimal cash. And really, honestly, I think many people can do it. You can do it as well. It's called house hacking. So method number 2 is called conventional or DSCR financing. Now, once you've got some experience or savings, one of the two, you now have 2 solid financing options you could buy a rental property. One is called conventional loans, right? Typically requires 20 to 25% down payment to be able to buy an investment property. Now, this is based on your personal income and credit, and it usually offers a little better interest rates than the second one I'm about to talk about, which is called the DSCR loan. And the conventional loan is good for properties in pretty good condition, okay? But you also have the DSCR loan, which is really awesome, called debt service coverage ratio. The home is qualified based upon the property's income and not your income. That's the secret sauce of this. Perfect if you're self-employed or maybe just have like super complex income to be able to prove. Well, as long as the property is cash flowing, you get to, well, own the house, right? So a property must generate enough cash flow really to cover the mortgage plus a buffer. That's the key. Now, there are slightly higher interest rates on this loan, but it's more flexible with qualification. And the beauty of these options is that you can scale much faster than most people even realize when you know these 2 financing options. All right, method number 3 is the BRRRR method. All right, the BRRRR method. Now, this is when you start getting your hands a little dirty to create wealth and build a portfolio quickly. BRRRR stands for buy a distressed property below market value, renovate to increase its value, you rent it out to qualified tenants, and then you refinance to pull most or all of that money that you put into the home back out. What do? Last R is repeat. You repeat the process with the cash that you pulled out and you go buy another property. Now, this is powerful. This is a powerful method because one, you use other people's money to buy and renovate, and you own an appreciating asset with cash flow. Amazing. You can use that same capital that you put into the home over and over again because you refinance into a long-term DSCR conventional loan, and you don't have to bring 20 or 25% down payment because you have that as built-in equity that you've earned when you renovated the home. Now, each property, what's amazing is it adds to your net worth and your monthly income. I've used this to acquire multiple properties, and really, when you use other people's money to be able to buy, you renovate, and then you refinance, you pay them back, and you use all this equity as your down payment, it's a powerful way to keep rental properties with none of your own money in the actual deal. All right, method number 4 is called creative financing. This is my personal favorite for today's market, especially with interest rates where they are at the moment. Now, here's how it works. You find someone with a property that has a low interest rate that wants to sell, right? You simply take over their monthly payments. It's called subject to existing financing, and you transfer the deed into your name. You know, you control the property now, right? Without qualifying for a new loan because the old owner was the one who qualified for the loan. All right, now here's the advantages on this. One, you get their low interest rate in today's higher interest rate environment, which is awesome. No bank approval. You just don't need it, right? Because you're taking someone else's loan that's already in place. And much less cash needed than the traditional methods. Now, here's what's neat. This often solves the seller's problem while creating opportunity for you. Now, I've done several of these deals and they're often they're always a absolute win-win for the seller and for you as the investor. And method number 5 is called partnerships. Partnerships, have you ever thought about that as a way to own rental properties? Now, you may not have the cash, but you have time and knowledge. Well, find a money partner, y'all. Find a money partner. That's all you got to do. Here's the arrangement. You find the deal, you manage the property, they provide the funding. It's a win-win. You split the profits, maybe based upon contribution, maybe 50-50, or another arrangement that you come up with. They get passive income, and you build equity. That's a huge win, right? This works because many people have money, but no time or expertise to do this. So if you contribute sweat equity and management, it's a win-win, right? Both parties benefit from the appreciation and the cash flow. You can scale faster than going solo. That's one of the big parts about partnership. I've built many relationships with several investors who now fund my deals because I've proven I can deliver the results. All right, there you have it. There are 5 proven ways to buy your first investment property. Which one sounds best and which one sounds most exciting to you? I'm curious. Which one sounds most exciting to you? Drop that in the comment below. I'd love to know which method you want to learn more about and as I can serve you. Now, if you're ready to take action anyway, if I can help you implement any of these strategies, just reach out to me directly through the link in my bio, okay? Remember, building wealth through real estate isn't about getting rich quick. It's not what it's about, right? It's about making smart, strategic moves consistently over time, which has big benefits for you. So hit the like button if you found this valuable. Share it with someone who needs to see this. Give them some excitement and hope. Subscribe for more real estate investment content, of course. So see you in the next video.